Imagine a man who wanted to save the world. His name was Louis Pasteur. He was born in France in 1822. As a young boy, he loved to draw, but he also loved science. He was very curious about everything in nature. When Pasteur went to school, he studied chemistry. He always asked questions, especially about food and why people get sick. He noticed that some liquids, like milk and wine, would spoil and go bad. He really wanted to find out why. So, he started doing experiments. He looked at the liquids under a microscope and saw tiny living things. He called them germs. Pasteur discovered that these germs were the reason food spoiled and also why people got sick. At first, many people did not believe him. Even doctors ignored his ideas. They couldn't believe that something so small could cause so much trouble. But Pasteur was sure he was right, and he never gave up. He kept working and doing more experiments to prove his theory. He showed everyone a simple trick. If you heat liquids like milk, the heat kills the germs. This process makes the milk safe to drink for a longer time. Today, we call this method pasteurization, named after him. It's why the milk and juice you buy at the store are safe. Pasteur didn't stop there. He started studying diseases in animals, like a sickness in chickens called cholera. He figured out that if you give an animal a weak form of the germs, its body learns to fight the disease. This was the beginning of modern vaccines. His most famous work was on a dangerous disease called rabies. Rabies came from the bite of a sick animal, and at that time, it was always deadly. Pasteur created a vaccine for rabies. First, he tested it on animals to make sure it was safe and effective. Then, a young boy named Joseph Meister was bitten by a rabid dog. His parents were terrified and brought him to Pasteur. It was a huge risk, but Pasteur gave the boy the vaccine. And it worked. The boy survived. It was a miracle for that time. Pasteur's work saved thousands and thousands of lives. See, proved to the world that tiny germs cause big illnesses. He worked day and night in his laboratory, writing books and sharing his discoveries. His work completely changed medicine forever. Of course, not everyone agreed with him. Some people criticized his experiments, but many others praised his courage and his amazing mind. He taught doctors a very important lesson. Wash your hands and clean your tools before treating a patient. This simple act could prevent infections and save lives. He fought one disease after another. Step by step, he became a true inspiration for scientists all over the world. Pasteur once said, "Chance favors the prepared mind." He believed that success comes from careful observation and a lot of hard work. He truly became a hero of science. To honor his incredible work, a special research center called the Pasteur Institute was built in Paris. Even today, scientists there continue his mission, studying diseases and finding new ways to keep us healthy. Pasteur always worked for the good of everyone. He helped farmers by creating vaccines for their cows and sheep, saving them from diseases. He wanted everyone and every animal to be healthy and safe. He showed the world that knowledge and science have the power to save lives. Louis Pasteur died in 1895, but his legacy lives on. His discoveries are still used every single day. Every time you drink a glass of pasteurized milk or get a vaccine, you are benefiting from his work. Doctors, nurses, and scientists all over the world honor his memory. He proved that germs are real and that we can fight them. The story of Louis Pasteur teaches us to be curious, to be brave, and to believe in the power of science to make the world a better place. Thank you so much for watching. 2. If you enjoyed this story, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing stories from history. See you next time.